Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for the results of another small COMC rummage. So grabbed a bunch of cards here out of my waiting to be processed COMC orders box. Have some baseball, some hockey, I think maybe even some non-sport or different cards here as per usual. In this rummage, I think I got about 15 singles here. And we're just going to go through them one at a time and talk quickly about each. You know the drill. And we're going to start with a Xander Bogarts. Very happy to see this. This is a Series Next insert out of Bowman Chrome. It's a 2015, so it's a second year Bogarts insert. But this is pretty cool looking. It's not serial numbered or anything like that, but it's just a nice looking shiny die cut card. So that's going to go nicely in the Z folio, which I'm really trying to pump some cards into and get closer to a state of completion here so I can show it off on the channel. So hopefully the Xander Z coming soon. Next up, seem to keep pulling these. Must have a lot of them built up in the box, but it's the latest Upper Deck Dinosaurs 3D insert, lenticular insert from this insert set that came out in 2015. Again, 42 card set, working on the whole thing. And these sea animals at the end are actually short printed. The land animals are regular print. The sea and the flying dinosaurs are short printed. So that's a SP that I need for that 42 card set build there, the Plesiosaurus. So pretty random one for the collection. Here's a hockey card. This is a set that I've talked about plenty of times, but Panini briefly had an NHL license back in the early to mid 2010s. And they produced this one standalone Prism Hockey Set. And I really think it's a compelling set for that reason. Prism's just very, very popular and rightfully so among collectors, and was able to add this green Marchand St. Louis. Pretty nice. Of course, the Tampa Bay Lightning are stomping their way through the NHL playoffs again this season. They're on track to try to vie for a third consecutive Stanley Cup. He's no longer with the team. St. Louis retired, and he's actually in the Hall of Fame. So happy to have that green. Here's one towards my sort of slow build of vintage Red Sox team sets. Needed this one from 1961 featuring Mr. Tom Borland, pitcher for the team. Not much more to say about that one. Just plodding my way there slowly. Here is one of my favorite parallels, one that I've talked about sort of ad nauseum here on the channel, the Upper Deck Clear Cut. And this is a nice Geno Malkin from the 2016 release. And that is actually the first year that they did these clear-cut parallels. So he is destined for the Hall of Fame. Be interesting to see what happens with his contract in the offseason. I believe he's a free agent. Has expressed interest in staying with Crosby in Pittsburgh, but you never know. Really happy to have this first ever die cut of Malkin, at least as far as the clear-cut parallels go. It's a sneaky good card right there. Time for another Xander. This one's out of Archives. And this is a serial numbered parallel. I guess this would be the purple. It's the 1981 Topps design with the baseball cap there. Very recognizable set, done up in purple. And this one is serial numbered out of 175. So another card there that's headed straight for the Xander Z folio. Here's a cool one. I've shown a few versions just by chance of this second year Rafi Devers card recently. Dude is slaying it. In 2022, he's like top 10 in quite a few offensive categories, just raking it in for Boston, having probably his best year since 2019. And this is one of these great 3D parallels, kind of goes nicely with the 3D dinosaur that we saw there that Topps puts out online each year. And don't think I had the 3D version of this, so nice to add yet another version of that second year Devers card to the collection. I'm really big on him as a player and consequently big on that card as well, in all its different iterations. Have some other versions of the 2019 still to come, believe it or not. Here's one quick OV card here. Alex Ovechkin out of Pinnacle, again from when Panini had an NHL license. Just love the celebration photo on this. You can tell he has quieted the Tampa Bay crowd. You can see all these Lightning fans just kind of sitting there in dismay in the background. He obviously just lit the lamp against Tampa Bay, and I love the celebration photo there and the emotion on the grade 8's face. So just a cool base card there for my player collection of him. Have plenty more Ovechkin that I didn't get to, believe it or not, despite showing a new one for every goal scored this year, so I have a lot more Ovi to come in the future on the channel. Here's the second base Red Sox Topps card from the 60s need. This is the 65 Bill Spanswick. Beautiful design. I don't know too many people that don't love 1965 Topps, so that's a nice clean example of that one. My favorite parallel from the 2010s that Topps treated us to, the Cognac Diamond Anniversary parallels from 2011 Topps. This is Omar Vizquel, long-time Major League infielder. Just love the shine on that, and very, very happy to add that one to my growing cognac collection. I'm always looking for more of those, or cognac, I should say. Have quite a few of them at this point, and do have an episode coming up where I'm hoping to complete my collection and show off all of the retired legends cognac parallels, so keep an eye out for that one. Here's a nice framed card out of Upper Deck Masterpieces, Miguel Cabrera. Mentioned, I think in my very last COMC rummage, that I've been making an effort to bolster my Miggy PC a little bit. Kind of ignored him for many years just because I was focusing on other players. And as he winds it down and, of course, became a member of the elusive 500 home run, 3,000 hit club, really attracted a lot more attention to him, and thought this was a really nice framed parallel from his days with the Marlins out of Upper Deck Masterpieces. I'm a sucker for those framed cards, as you've probably seen before. I got a quick soccer card here. Robert Lewandowski for Bayern Munich, Bayern München. Can't really speak today. And this is the Sapphire Topps Chrome Bundesliga Sapphire set. And I scooped up a few of these. The backstory here, he's arguably the most talented soccer player on the planet right now, as far as goal scoring and in the striker position or forward position. And I was scooping up these Sapphires for $1 or less. And so I think I bought maybe 4 or 5 copies of this card before the pricing corrected itself. And I think it's a few bucks now, but happy to have that one. Here's a really nice buyback. So I'm a huge buyback collector. I've only gotten into it in a couple of episodes here on the channel, but I particularly love these Heritage 50th Anniversary box topper buybacks. And this one is just great. John Gelnar of the Seattle Pilots, courtesy of 1970 Topps. These are sneaky tough. They're box toppers, so you only get a few of these per case of Heritage every year, and really, really happy to have that. I enjoy the Pilots and all defunct teams, so we'll see if this one makes the Franken set, but if not, I will happily hang on to it because it's just a really, really cool card. And then we're going to close it out today with 2 shiny cards. Here's a Brad Marchand from 2016 Upper Deck. This is the gold rainbow foil parallel. These were exclusive to COMC, and you had to accumulate 100 copies of a player's base card via ePack to trade into one of these gold rainbow foils. This is from the first year they did them, and so really pleased to have this one of the Rat, Brad Marchand. And then let's close it out with a beautiful Juan Soto parallel from last year's Topps Heritage set. This is the Blue Sparkle, I think it's called, variation, and this is heading right into the Soto Z Folio to kind of give it some additional coloring. Got this for about 10 bucks. It does have a print line along the bottom, which is annoying. Didn't realize that when I bought it, but again, this is not a card I'm sending in for grading or anything. It's just going to populate the Juan Soto Z Folio and add some nice shine and color to that. So that is a wrap for today. That's 15 or so COMC pickups. Hope you saw 1 or 2 that you enjoyed. As always, I appreciate you stopping by to check out the results of my shotgun-like focus browsing around on COMC, and I will certainly be back in the very near future with some more sports card content. Until then, take care.